Okay, good morning, all of you. Last lecture we have seen communication process, and we have seen why communication process is important in industries, right? So most of the time, you people have to communicate for achieving the goal of organization, and you always you have to keep communicating on, and those people are your subordinates, your workers, supervisors, right? So you need to pass the message, right? What top management is expecting, what is the vision or goal of the organization. That if you want to pass to your subordinate, to your colleague, and various supervisor, worker, labor, right? So everybody should know this, and for that purpose, this is one of the aspect of you can say that is importance of communication, and many more things like many things you need to communicate in the organization in day to day life, right? Day to day whatever activities are there. So without communication, maybe that communication may be oral communication, written communication, non-verbal communication, right? And you have to take help of that, and we have seen how many significances are there, right? And why communication process is important in the organization. And we have seen various elements also, how many elements are there in communication. Also we have seen various forms of communication in detail. We had a discussion on it, like oral communication, written communication, non-verbal communication, right? So we had much more discussion on it. Then we started discussion on managerial grid, right? Just we started this bit, and today we have to see this a bit in detail, as well as we have to see a controlling aspect in the organization, right? So that will be the discussion today. So let us start this bit, managerial grid. I request everybody to note the many thing from this bit, because most of the MCQs are there on this particular bit. So concept is very simple, related to a managerial leadership. So this is developed by R.R. Blake and J.S. Mountain, right? And a managerial grid help managers to analyze their leadership style. If manager want to analyze his leadership style, that person should use this managerial grid. And this particular managerial grid is having two important concerns. What are those? First one is concern for production, and second one is a concern for people. Two things are there, and it is a graphical representation. So grid, managerial grid or graphical representation of managerial leadership, you can say. So it is a graphical representation. That's why people have used this grid. So Blake, R.R. Blake has used this grid word. So this concern for people is always on vertical axis, that is on y-axis. So graphically they have represented this concern for people and concern for production. Concern for people is on vertical axis, that is y-axis, and concern for production is there on horizontal axis, that is on x-axis, right? So friends, there are two important terms in the managerial grid, that is concern for people, concern for production. So let us understand what is it. So friends, while accomplishing the task or while achieving the task, manager or leader has to consider the needs of team member, their interest, their personal development, right? So manager has to think about, or he has to take care of his employee, right? For achieving the task in the organization. That is nothing but concern for people. So many people will find it difficult to understand. Once again I am telling. So while accomplishing the task or while achieving the task objective in the organization, leader consider the needs of team member, means people. He consider need of people, he consider their interest, what they want, they consider their personal development also. So that is nothing but concern for people, right? And what is the concern for production? So while achieving the objective of organization or while accomplishing the task in the organization, leader emphasize on concrete objectives, means what is the what thing he want to achieve, right? So that is nothing but here concrete objective, then organizational efficiency, high productivity, right? So he consider that, means he consider the term production while achieving the task. He give more emphasis on production efficiency, objectives, organizational efficiency, right? And he try to accomplish his task, or he try to achieve the goal. So if you understand these two terms, then definitely you will understand the managerial grade. So I request everybody to draw this particular chart. I will give maybe 2-3 minutes to draw this particular diagram. Everybody please note this diagram. You can take page and please draw this, because this is very important for MCQ purpose, and in future also to decide your leadership style. This chart is very important. So friends, I am explaining once again. Last time also we had a discussion on it. So parallelly what you can do, you can draw also, and you listen also. Okay, so you can see this is a 2D sketch, right? So you can see on x axis, so axis are not mentioned here, but you have to understand it. So at horizontal, you can see concern for production, and what is its level from low to high. So low 1, 2, 3, 4, in this way it is becoming high. So concern for production, and at the vertical axis, concern for people. So from low to high, that is 1, 2, 3 up to 9, and they have four quadrants, as well as at center also they have 1 point. So they have plotted this 1 9 9 9 9 1 1 1, right? And 5 5. So just they have plotted these points, right? So 1 1, that is they have given the name improvised management. So we are going to discuss in detail today. So what is the name of 1 1 leadership style? Improvised management. So in MCQs it will be very important. So 1 1 is nothing but improvised management. What is 1 1 1 9? 1 9 is nothing but country club management. At this stage you just remember this number. Then 9 9, team management. 9 1, task management. And 5.5, middle of the road management style. So just they have given word middle of the road. It is a management style. So they have given the name, and they have given certain numbering also. So 5 numberings they have given for 5 managerial style. And how they plotted? With the help of concern for production, concern for people. So let us take time to draw again. If anybody has not paper or pen with them, just I am asking this diagram to draw. Take 1-2 minutes to draw it. If anybody remains still, the diagram will be there. So you have to refer. I am going to explain every point, this 5 management style. So you have to correlate. You have to see towards your that chart which you have drawn, so that you can understand clearly. Otherwise, you will not understand what I am saying to you people. So if a diagram is in front of you, you can correlate what I am telling to you. Let us take 1 more minute to draw it. Let it be rough sketch, no problem. Even freehand sketch also you can draw. Not necessary that you should have scale or pencil. With the help of pen only, or pen paper, you can draw rough sketch. Somebody please say, should I proceed? So if you complete, then you say completed like that, put in chat box, so that will proceed. Okay, I hope you people have completed your sketch, and now let us discuss one by one. So to understand this particular diagram, we'll take example of people and production. Okay, directly we'll take example of there are so many concern, but we'll consider people directly and production directly. Okay. So, what is the country club leadership style? So, this leadership style is, if you want to understand, I will say there are high people, number of people will be high, but there is a very low production. So, this type of leadership style is a country club, and it is denoted by 1,9 or 1.9 or 1.9. So, you remember in any way. 1,9 is also allowed, or 1.9 is also allowed, or 1.9 also allowed. So it is not a 19, so that you have to remember. Okay, so what is the country club leadership style? Here there will be very high number of people and very less production is there. So it is little you can say opposite, right? So it is expected high people means high production should be there, but in country club leadership style, high people will be there and low production will be there. So that is nothing but country club leadership style. Then country club leadership style of leader is most concerned about their needs and the feeling of member in his team or her team. In this leadership style, what manager is thinking? Manager is thinking about needs and feelings of the member. What people are required, what is their need, what they are feeling. He is taking care of it. And in this environment, the relationship oriented manager has a high concern for people but very low concern for production. So in this type, manager thinks like I should care about the people, production will happen automatically, or he gives very less weightage to production. So in this type, in country club leadership style, manager gives very high concern or he cares about the people, not about the production. He think like let it be low production, but I should take care of my employees. So that kind of leadership is called as a country club. I hope now you got the idea what is the meaning of country club leadership style. Here, such a leader pays much more attention to the security and comfort of employee. They feel people should be secure. They should be a more comfort. And at the same time, he hopes that there will be the increase in performance. He feel like if I take the care of employee, if I take the more care of my employee as well as security of them, if I give more comfort to my employee, if I give all the if I fulfill the needs of my employee, at the end performance will get increased. So that is nothing but a country club leadership style. And such a leader almost sometimes incapable of employing the more punitive, coercive or legislative power. So for various powers are there along with managers like punitive. So punishment kind of you can say power, or coercive means from that post that person got the power, or legitimate means legal actions, legal power that person is having, and such a power he is not able to use. He is incapable. Such leaders are incapable to use such a kind of power. Already he is having, but he is incapable. So country club leaders are always incapable to use such a power. And the organization will end up to the friendly atmosphere, but not necessarily very productive. So in this organization, there is a friendly atmosphere because yes, boss is not telling anything. Boss is always caring of employees. Definitely, there will be the friendly atmosphere, friendly relationship with his boss, right? But not necessarily very productive. Boss is expecting like yes, performance will get increased, but not necessarily. Productivity will not increase, it is not guaranteed. Friendly atmosphere, surely it will be there, but productivity not necessarily always. Okay, so people will just enjoy there, it may happen. So such a boss mainly uses reward power to preserve discipline. How that person preserve the discipline? He give the rewards to people, those will perform, for them he is giving rewards, right? So in this way he maintain the or preserve the discipline. So for maintaining discipline he should have certain power. Yes, he is not able to use the punitive power, coercive power, or legislative power, but he has to maintain the discipline as a manager, as a boss. So he is having only one tool here, that is rewards, benefits, maybe obviously financial, and to support his subordinate in accomplishing their goal. He gives the rewards, he give that benefits to employee and support every subordinate that and he gets the work done from them. He accomplishes his goals from his employees and subordinates. Also, this manager is virtually incapable of employing more disciplinary or various powers. This inability results for his fear that using such power could jeopardize his relationship. Very important. Why he is not using his power? Because he's thinking like it may jeopardize our relationship. Means jeopardize means what? मराठीत म्हणतो आपण की आमचे संबंध धोक्यात येतील, आमचे रिलेशन बिघडतील, नातेसंबंध बिघडतील. सो पीपल यूज दिस फ्रेज जिओ पॅराडाईज. Okay, so he think like why he is not using power, or he is not using his power, he is having fear that our relationship will spoil, it will jeopardize our relationship, and that's why people are not using. Thus the supervisor not impose their idea, instead they listen and accept ideas from employees. So such a managers are not using or he is not imposing or forcing his idea to complete from employees. What he do, he take the ideas from employees and he listen them, he accept their ideas and he try to implement it. He never force, he never impose his ideas. Getting? So as he is not capable, as you know, he is not able to he's not having power, he's thinking for employees. So in that case he has to listen and accept the employee's idea. And in such environment workers are working as per their convenience, they enjoy and they think like whenever we'll get time we'll work. So some people may say think like this is a negative leadership, right? And it is true also. Actually yes, you should consider your people, you should take care of your people, but at the same time you should focus on production also. But here so many people are there, very low production is there, and he is always thinking to his workers, and here boss is becoming a listener instead of order giving person. Here that person, our leader, has to listen for his employee. So friends, if you become a leader of such a style, probably success rate will be very low, right? And sometimes such a such a kind of leadership also get improved because people will support. Yes, our boss is very nice, he is giving freedom to us, he's not telling or he's not forcing any of the things on us, he's always caring us, he's always giving reward to us, we should work for our boss, we should work for our organization. That may be the positive reflection, and this kind of leader expect that thing only. मी त्यांची काळजी घेईल, त्यांनी ऑर्गनायझेशनची काळजी घ्यावी, त्यांनी त्यांचं काम करावं. So if employees take these things positively, definitely country club leadership style will give the good result. मग निगेटिव्ह म्हणायला जागाच राहत नाही. In that case, if you think, so depends. So manager think in this way, but if employee will not respond to this, then definitely there is a loss of organization. So country club style also giving the good results, especially in R&D department. People implement this kind of style. Okay, so you people also think so. Have you understood this style, country club leadership style? In anything anybody want to ask related to country club? So name and this concept, there is no big relation. Country club. Yes. Anything? Have you understood this? Shall we proceed, or anything you want to add? Shall we proceed? Take some efforts to put chat box in chat box a message like yes, no, I have doubt, contribute. Hmm? Shall we proceed? Okay. Okay, we'll proceed. I hope you got the idea. So what I am telling. Then next leadership style 9-1. So this leadership style is called as a produce or perish leadership style. Getting? So here high production is there and low people are there. So where is the location in graph? This 9-1 at right bottom side, right? Right bottom side, this location is there. So sometime it is also called as autocratic leadership style. एकाधिकारशाहीची म्हणतो आपण, हुकुमशाही पद्धतीची लिडरशिप. हे सांगतो हे करायलाच पाहिजे. लाईक दॅट. सो एकाधिकारशाही, हुकुमशाही. सो इट इज ऑल्सो कॉल्ड एज ए autocratic leadership style or produce or perish leadership style. So here, let us take example high production and low people. So in this type, high production concern is there and low people concern is there. म्हणजे काय, प्रोडक्शन तर खूप पाहिजे आणि लोक कमी कमी आहेत आणि त्यातून आउटपुट मिळायला पाहिजे. सो प्रोड्युसर पेरिश मीन्स एक तर प्रोडक्शन करा नाही तर सोडून जावा कंपनी. नाश तुमचे ते तुम्ही सोडून जावा, तुम्ही इथं थांबू नका, लाईक दॅट. एक तर काम करा नाही तर सोडून जावा. So that kind of leadership is here, produce or perish. So also called as a autocratic leadership style. So friends, this 9-1 produce or perish leadership style management is characterized by a concern for production as the only goal. What leader here thinks? He thinks like only my goal is to produce or achieving the organization goal. I am concerning about only production. I am caring about only production. I don't think about the people. I don't understand. I don't want to think about the people. I don't want to take care of people. People will take care themselves. That is nothing but this next style, that is produce or perish or autocratic. Or also another name is given here, that is a task manager, task oriented manager. Third name is there in graph. You can say task oriented name is given, or task manager name is given, or task management title is given. So it is also called as a produce or perish or autocratic. So here employees are viewed as obstacle to perform when they didn't obey managers. Manager will think like, if he is not listening to me, he is not performing, then he is an obstacle for me, he is an obstacle for our organization. And it is true, if he is not obeying, then definitely he think like that only. माझा ऐकत नाही म्हणल्यानंतर हे ऑर्गनायझेशन ऑब्जेक्टिव्ह अचीव्ह करण्यामध्ये ऑब्स्टॅकलच आहे, अडथळाच आहे. गेटिंग? सो दिस स्टाईल इज डेफिनेटली कॉल्ड ॲज अ मॅनेजर विथ authoritarian or autocratic. Authoritarian or autocratic, same thing is there. A task oriented manager, he has a high concern for production and low concern for people. He don't concern for people, always concern for production. He finds employee needs unimportant. What he think? Such autocratic leader or authoritarian leader or task oriented manager, what they think they think like employees needs are unimportant. There is no big importance to it. He provides his employees with money and expect performance back. You people may think like he is not taking care of employee means what, whether at least he is giving money. Yes, he is giving money to them, he is giving rewards to them and expect the performance back. पैसे किती पण घ्या पण काम झालं पाहिजे. So he gives money but expect performance back. So he's not taking care. You do anything, I don't know anything, I want performance. That kind of statement he is always having. He never listen to people. He telling this is your salary, how much salary you want, yes you take what you want. He give few rupees extra, but he think like I expect the performance back and I will not listen at the end. Yes, this is your salary, you have to work for it. Reasons will not be allowed in this stage. Then there is a little or no allowance for cooperation or collaboration. Cooperation from manager side, very little, sometime no also. Zero allowance for cooperation. Collaboration, very little or sometime no collaboration with the other people, right? Also, he pressure his employees through rules and punishment to achieve the company's goal. He always pressure. How he will get the work done? He always pressurize the people. They will say rules. Yes, we have given 1 lakh salary. I expect design within 1 month. This is a rule. You have signed on this order. You will work for 8 hours, and if it is not completed, you have to work beyond. So he pressurize. If you will not work it, work this within time, then you have to stay. Even you have to work on the weekends, right? So such a rules he shows to his employees. Even he give punishment if you are not completing, then reduction in increments, maybe reduction in salaries or few days salary cutting. So any punishment, right? So this is the his style. And this type of leaders are very autocratic, very strict, very strict. They follow policy, they follow procedures, and views punishment as the most effective mean of the motivating people. He think like punishment शिवाय लोक कामच करणार नाही, लकडी पाहिजे. So that kind of thinking he is having. So punishment is the most effective way. If you punish the people, people will work like anything, because he has already given salaries, he has given a very nice package for salary. Then he definitely expect that. And even people are not doing this, he think like punishment is the better tool. लकडी, समजले, लकडी शब्द वापरतात आपल्याकडे, like that. So I hope you got the idea, this kind of leaders. But you may think like, sir, here very low people are there, very few people are there to work, and how that person is expecting high production? Definitely logically, if there are very less people, then definitely less production will be there logically, right? But here he is expecting high production from a very few people. How it is expected? This kind of leadership. Yes, if people are effective, if people are efficient. So you may have heard like people are getting 1 crore package, right? 50 lakh package per annum, 70 lakh package per annum. How people are getting such a good packages, high packages? Because they have that kind of capabilities. Within less time, they can produce high. Very excellent designer is there. Within few hours, he can complete design. Instead, a few people may take a few hours, a few days, few months to complete that design. But few experts are getting high salary as they are completing very work within very less time. म्हणून अशा लोकांना जास्त पॅकेजेस असतात. Getting? So in earlier case, which we have seen, very few people, high people and less production. अशा ठिकाणी सॅलरी पण त्याच रेंजमध्ये असणार आहे. येते का लक्षामध्ये? रिवॉर्ड्स त्या पद्धतीने असणार आहेत. साधी गोष्ट आहे लॉजिकली. सो फ्रेंड्स, इट इज लाईक दॅट. And few people accept such challenges and they work, they earn more money. Getting? So this kind of leadership is there. That time you have to think, if you are expecting the good work, you have to pay them. Without that high quality work, definitely it will not be there, and within less time, surely it will not be there. Getting? Okay, so I hope you understood this type of leadership: task managers, task management oriented or task oriented manager leadership style, producer Paris leadership style, autocratic leadership style, authoritarian leadership style. All names are same. Getting? Shall we proceed, or have you understood this concept? Friends, try to understand, because you people have to implement in future. You are going to become manager. You have to think which leadership style I should use. And it is in the form of number. So 9119, which one? And you have to change according to project, according to task. You have to change your style. असं म्हणू शकत नाही माझी ही स्टाईल आहे ऑटोक्रॅटिक, मला बॉसगिरी आवडते म्हणून ती स्टाईल वापरून काम होतील असं गॅरंटी नाहीये. You have to change according to the situation. What is the, which kind of task is there? Which kind of people you are having? How much you are paying to them? What is the severity of work? You have to understand, and then you have to decide the style. Otherwise, how you will analyze which is the better style for appropriate project? You people have to find, right? So all style you have to implement as and when required, as per the situations. Okay. So have you understood this second style of leadership, 9-1? Shall we proceed? Okay, let us proceed. 1-1 leadership style. It is also called as a improvised leadership style, or improvised also, or improvised. So that spelling is something different. So try to understand. This is this in this leadership style. Low production is there, low people are there. So logically you will think, yes, no problem. Low production, if low people are there, low production is there. You feel this is proportional, right? Let us discuss what is it again. So this kind of leadership is a management style of lazy approach. So too much lazy approach. Such leaders think that I have very low people, definitely production will be low, and he will be lazy. जसे करतील तसं करू देत, लोकच कमी आहेत, काम कमीच होणार, आणि बघू यांनी केलं तर करू, नाहीतर राहिलं. Lazy approach, too much lazy approach in this type. That's why name is given improvised. Right? So improvement is expected here. The manager shows very low concern for both people and production. He is not taking care of people. तुम्हाला काय करायचं ते करा, जेवढं प्रोडक्शन होईल तेवढं होऊ द्या. So he think low concern for both production as well as people, not taking care of anything. Then you will say, why this is a boss then, if he is not taking care, right? So let us discuss about this point also in coming discussion. So why is doing this? Because he want to avoid the trouble. He want to avoid the trouble. That's why he's doing like this. He don't want to focus on people. त्यांचे problem बघा, right? So production किती झाले बघा. So lazy person, and he try to avoid the trouble. And his main concern is not to be held responsible for any mistake. Mistake झाली तर, so what do you think? I don't want to care about the people. If any mistake will happen, then who will be responsible? Let it be what is happening. चालू द्या, शो चाललाय, रन होऊ द्यात. नॉट नेसेसरी टू गेट इन टू इट, अँड व्हाय अननेसेसरी ट्रबल शुड बी देअर. कोण त्यांची काळजी करावी, कोणी त्यांना नीड्स बघाव्यात. चाललंय ते चालू देत. अँड एखादी मिस्टेक झाली तर आपल्यालाच बॉस बोलेल, लय डोकं चालवायला कशाला पाहिजे. सो सच काइंड ऑफ अप्रोच इज देअर लिटरली. So managers are use this style to preserve the job seniority, protecting themselves by avoiding getting into trouble. काय चुकलं तर जॉब जाऊ शकतो. आय एम द सिनियर. लोकांनी खूप इफेक्टिव्ह काम केलं तर ह्यातलाच एखादा वरती येईल. आय विल नॉट बी अ सिनियर पर्सन देन. So in this way, that kind of approach is there in this style. Getting. So such a leaders don't want to be responsible for any mistake, don't want trouble. They are so lazy, right? So this leader is mostly ineffective. Logically, you can say he is not taking care of anything. He is not taking responsibility. He is not taking any trouble. He is not using his brain. So at the end, you can conclude that person is very lazy and ineffective. He neither a high regard for creating system for getting job done, nor creating work environment for satisfying and motivating. काहीच करत नाही, थोडक्यात समजा. So he is not doing anything. He never think like काहीतरी करू, vision set करू, काहीतरी सिस्टीम सेट करू, काहीतरी वर्क एन्व्हायरमेंट चांगलं सेट करू, लोकांना मोटिवेट करू. Nothing like that. Lazy person, avoiding the mistake, trying to avoid responsibilities, don't want trouble, and as a result, place of disorganization, dissatisfaction, disharmony. असं झाल्यानंतर कोण समाधानी असणार आहे का? वेदर मॅनेजमेंट इज ऑल्सो नॉट सॅटिस्फाईड, नायदर हिज एम्प्लॉईज आर सॅटिस्फाईड, नायदर ही इज ऑल्सो सॅटिस्फाईड. Is it useful leadership? Not. Here need to, that manager need to improve. तुम्ही सुद्धा लीड अशा प्रकारचे लीडर बनू नका. Improve. That's why name is given improvised leadership. Getting. So such a people is you can they spoiling the culture of organization. Definitely such organizations will not become successful. Definitely failure will be there with that owner, and that owner has to understand he leader काय कामाचा नाही. So definitely if he is not doing anything, disorganization will be there. Nobody will satisfy, and disharmony म्हणजे सुसंगतता काहीच नसणार आहे, बरोबर. So very negative kind of leadership style. Or at the beginning I have told to discuss this kind of leadership. Low production, low people. तुम्हाला वाटलं बरोबर आहे proportion मध्ये. No. Such kind of leaders are not of good kind which will improve organization or achieve the any of the goal of organization. So need to improve. So one kind of leaders are not helpful in any of the organization. At least 1-9 hota, right? Bhale he is not taking care of production, at least he is giving freedom to employees and getting the work done from them. Then next one is that middle of the road leadership. आता कुठला लिडरशिप आला हा? अगदी सेंटरचा 5-5. ग्राफिकल पॉइंट करा, प्लॉट करा 1 to 9 and 1 to 9 at top side and sorry left side, vertical side, horizontal side. If you draw line from 5 from vertical axis and if you draw line from horizontal axis where this point is intersecting, that point is called as a middle of the road leadership. म्हणजे मधोमध अगदी मध्ये मध्ये अगदी त्या ग्राफच्या सेंटरला आहे. So here medium production, medium people is good. People are medium, sufficient. He is also working nicely and production is sufficient. So let us discuss in detail again. Friends, this 5-5 middle of the road leadership is kind of realistic medium. इट इज ट्रू. जेवढे लोक आहेत, मीडियम लोक आहेत, अगदी सफिशियंट आहेत आणि हे व्यवस्थित काम करेल. सो इट इज रिअलिस्टिक. इट लुक्स रिअलिस्टिक. Other whatever we have seen, we are not judging like it is realistic or not. पहिल्या केसमध्ये बघितलं लोकच नाहीत. पहिल्या केसमध्ये बघितलं लोक भरपूर आहेत, कामच काही नाही, लो प्रोडक्शन. इकडे लोक नाहीत, काम भरपूर. तिसऱ्यामध्ये बघितलं लोक नाहीत, काम पण नाही. मग हे जरा रिअलिस्टिक वाटतंय, राईट. सो सच काइंड ऑफ लीडरशिप, मिडल ऑफ द रोड लीडरशिप इज अ रिअलिस्टिक. What they do, they balance and compromise the styles. It is a balanced or compromised style. Balance आहे दोन्हीचा पण, लोकांचा पण आणि प्रोडक्शनचा पण, राईट. सो इट इज अ बॅलन्स्ड, यू कॅन से. In this, the manager tries to balance the competing goals of the company and the needs of the worker. What they balance here, this kind of leader or manager, what they balance? They balance goals of the company, what company is expecting, as well as needs of the worker, what workers are expecting, what are their needs, maybe in the form of money, maybe in the form of incentive, maybe their physical needs, right, facilities. So such a manager balance this thing. They balance what company is expecting, also they balance the need of the workers. This kind of leaders looks good, right? He's having concern about people also, and concern about the company also. He's taking care of both, and he's balancing. Even he is having medium people, few people, and sufficient people, you can say, and sufficient production. So he is a balance maker here, right? Then the manager gives some concern to both people and production. Here manager gives some concern to both people and production. And what he hopes that people will have acceptable performance. If I take ऑर्गनायझेशनची थोडी बाजू घेतली, लोकांची थोडी बाजू घेतली, so he think that people will perform well and their performance will be acceptable. Also, the compromises occurs where neither the production nor the people needs are fully met. कॉम्प्रोमाइजेस कुठं होतात मग? लोकांची काळजी पण घेतली नाही आणि प्रोडक्शनची पण काळजी घेतली नाही. So in that case, compromises are necessary. Here the supervisor views it as the most practical management technique. It is a practical technique that manager is thinking, and it is true. Even management is also expecting, yes, I have given sufficient people, I expect sufficient production from that manager. While dealing with subordinates, 5 manager prefer relaxed and shared conversation. He is very friendly with people, he share everything with his subordinates, and because of that, that manager become popular. His relation becomes good in this case. Getting? So this is a very practical or realistic style of management, you can say. This is a practical kind of leadership. Getting? So shall we proceed? Have you understood this now? I hope this is a fourth that you have understood very clearly. We'll proceed. Then last type of leadership is their 9-9. So this is called as a team leadership. Here high production is there and high people, means more people, more production. It is looks logically true. Let us discuss insights of it. Friends, at 9-9 team leadership, the manager pays high concern to both people and production. What he do? He give more concern. He cares of people as well as production. At both sides, he is taking more care. He is motivating people highly. The manager encourages teamwork and commitment among the employee. He motivates the people. He encourages the people for teamwork. He say like, we have so many people. We have huge human power, manpower. So he encourages always teamwork. He suggest people like work in team, don't work individually, right? So that kind of motivation, encouragement that manager gives to his employees, his subordinates. So this style basically emphasizes making employees feel part of the company family and involving them in understanding the organizational purpose. So what is the result of this motivation manage or encouragement? People feel like this is my family. Company is nothing but my family, and I should involve in the organization, and I should try to achieve the organization goal. What organization is expecting, right? And this will result in the team environment organization based on trust and respect, which leads to high satisfaction and motivation, as a result high production. Getting, so if you take care of all people, as manpower is more, definitely production should be more, and everybody will satisfy here because no pressure will be there. At the another side there is a huge support, huge trust, respect, motivation, encouragement. So definitely as a result there will be the high production. Also, such a manager strives for sound and imaginative opinions, letting other partake in the decision making process. Such a manager allows their subordinate to involve in a decision making. Also, they motivate to imagine imaginative you can say opinion. So they ask their subordinate to imagine new things. They motivate for that also, and he is not afraid to use idea that are divergent from his own. Let it be fair, variety of idea will come from his subordinates. He never afraid. He try to implement. This method relies heavily on making employees feel they constructive part of the company. So people will feel, due to this kind of management leadership, management style or leadership style, they feel like we are the part of the company, and we should strive to achieve the work from our organization. Getting, so I have explained this all type of leadership. Remember this just leadership, this numbering people may confuse. So friends, this numbering is given to particular leadership style, and it is in the form of numbers. Okay, so no need to worry. So now let us see this diagram once again. Now you may have get clear idea. Now read this picture, read this image. Now just by remembering in an examination this particular diagram, you can explain all type of leadership style. Even if you in industry, if you preserve this chart, it's print out on your table, you can understand when which type of leadership style is there, what are the pros and cons, which leadership style I should use this for this project, right? So you will get idea, and you will, what you will do, you will able to analyze your leadership style. Getting, is anything anybody want to ask? Shall we proceed? Okay. So how many advantages are there just by looking this grid, managerial grid? Now you understood what is a managerial grid. Now it's 2D sketch as well as its explanation. I could explain within a few example in Marathi also as well as English. I hope you got the clear concept of it. So what are the advantages, friends? Manager will help. It will help to manager that they will analyze their leadership style. If you want this technique, why is important? First thing is that they will able to analyze their leadership style. If they are using, then they will understand which kind of leadership style I am using, and whether it is suitable, or which is a suitable leadership style I should implement for achieving the organization goal. So this technique will help this all manager And you people, especially now you are going to become manager, you people will analyze their leadership style. Getting? Also, manager will identify their concern for production and people. The managers will try to understand what are my concern for production and what are my concern for people. He has to take care both, right? Then what is the limitation? First limitation is there. The model ignores the importance of internal and external limit, matter, and scenario. So variety of internal and external factors are having limitation, right? So many styles are having that limitation. Almost all are having some limitation that we have seen, and some uh, advantages also that during discussion of individual type we have seen. So depending on scenario, it should be changed, but it is not considered here. There is some more aspect of leadership that can be covered, but are not. अजून काही लिडरशिपचे बरेचसे कन्सेप्ट याच्यामध्ये ऍड करू शकले असते, बट ग्रीड इज नॉट युझिंग दॅट. सो दिस इज अ लिमिटेशन. So let us stop here. If any doubt is there, you can ask within 1 minute. Otherwise, we'll stop here. Anything anybody want to ask? Otherwise, we'll stop here. Okay. Thank you.